Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in today here. It's kind of like a follow up from yesterday's topic. And what did that mean? The things that after you open up this environment, first of all, for yourself, and later on, you open up towards your partner, towards your counterpart, and your soulmate, twin flame, whatever your case might be. So, talking about all this is actually it's going to be leading you to this, as we've been talking for a past year now. This inner peace, what this inner peace is, what is the inner peace coming, and what is it that all that brings in. First of all, when you're getting into these positions in there, when you provide this safe environment for yourself, then you're going to begin to look at it within yourself, that how your inner interdependence, you're not depending on others, but your inner dependence within yourself, that energy that prepare you for that interdependencies with others is rising in there. There's going to be improvement, lack of the confusions is going to go. You're going to be more self-aware about things, but the self-awareness is going to removing the lower ends, which is aggravations, tensions, distortions, and so on and so on. Because right now you're going to be monitoring things, and we are going to be talking about for more of the stuff that is going to be with all this. So without other ado, I'm going to be recognize you guys for everything. You guys are here. So Erica, thank you for coming in, brother Rich. CF, thank you for coming in. Grande, thank you for coming in. And Elizabeth, thank you everyone. Thank you everyone that you're here. Please, if you have any comments, any things, any idea about topics, let me know. Let me know what is going on. All right. So let me going on within this positiveness, these things that actually when you do all this for it, you're going to find out that after you make the decisions to open up this zone from within yourself, you're going to find out that you looking more for how to improve your personality. You looking how to improve your self-care. You looking at how to be more depending only with in your own self, but at the same time that leads you to the path of more and more listen, counting, and trusting within your own self. What actually that does is connecting you into your higher self, which is at the end of the day, when you do that to yourself, the higher self is going to be, when you are with a partner, it's going to connect with the higher self of the partner. Okay, talking about with all this, the benefits of doing this first for yourself is going to be huge amount of healing. But that huge amount of healing, the more you heal, the better it comes. And the more that healing is coming into you, you're going to be find this huge improvements within yourself, and they're going to be stable. You're not going to have those like temporary improvements just for overnight. You're going to have these improvements like you open the door of the issues, you fix it, you heal, you close the door, and you're in the next level. And you're going to be going on within this, like what's next? Because more and more, you're going to fall off within love, with healing yourself. Give me 1 second, I got to open the door. Sorry about that. It is what it is. 4. You have to be with this zone. You're gonna find that inner peace that's gonna be increasing, as I said, the overall improvement within you. If you're feminine, you're going to be focused within your feminine energies. If you're masculine, you're going to be working on your divine masculine positions. And let me tell you, within the divine masculine positions, you're going to be removing a lot of things in there. Beginning understandings about the codependency, beginning understanding of the needs for attention. You're not going to be anymore, I will talk when we need to talk. I will conform when we need to conform. I will be when we need to be. I understand we need to do our work so we can have a proper relationship. I understand that if it's meant to be, will be. Both, you're going to find out, first of all, for your own self. If you have feminine energies in there, you're going to find out about caring, loving, compassion, and the both within this environment. Talking about within this environment, you are going to find out one thing: no running, no chasing, but what it's meant for you will always be natural, calm. Now, talking about like before, talking about is going to be feel natural, calm, peaceful, clear, clean, and there will be no forcing, chaotics, pushing, rushing for union or for whatever the situation is, because there's going to be clarifications and less confusions. And when you have the less confusions, what is increasing inside of you, okay, you're going to be more grounded in true happiness. And you're going to fall in love with that process inside of you. And that process inside of you is going to lead you to a better life within yourself. And when you do and continue to do this over and over and over again from within yourself, you will begin to understand the true happiness. And when you begin to understand this true happiness, you're going to begin to shrink the drama, the trauma, the situations in there. You're going to run away from what it's distort reality. What is distort reality is the distort reality in a form of coming into your fears. The distort reality, it's coming from you thinking that something is real that actually is not. You're going to be seeking within the true reality the way it is. You believe in the truth, you believe in the dignity, first of all, within your own self. And that is going to reflect also with your partner when you have that feedback from your partner there. That is going to begin this balance that it's needed for putting the safe base ground of have this. First of all, your personal relationship on the ground, stable base. And moving, stable base. And if something has to be done right, is done right. If something is not right, you gonna be working on your issue. You understand this is your own personality situations inside, within your spirituality, within your own self. But when you do that, you gaining this beautiful, powerful love that you can always seek to have. It's always been with you. That's what you're seeking for it. But right now, you actually learning that that was your job to develop. When you're with your partner, you're going to meet the same thing, the same love, the same situations, the same things. And you're going to facing the differences, because within the differences, you're going to find out the beauty of the love. Because the differences are something very, very beautiful. A lot of you are going to be like, what do you mean by differences? You're going to find out that within the differences, this is what actually is going to be helping you to have your interdependence. Each personality is dependent on their own, but your collective, your putting up together energy is going to be so much. Lydia, hi, Sisi, thank you. A liquor temperature. Oh, you have a light temperature, so, Sisi. dizzy, tired. Hi. If you have a light temperature, then go and take care of yourself. Hopefully, CC, you're gonna be okay. There, usually what happens is it could be something from the shifts. A lot of shifts and energies are going on right now, and people don't feel good there. But that is what it is. But CC, hopefully you gonna get better. Okay, just put little effort in there. If you have to put some little medicine in there and so on, but take care of yourself because that is a self love. Improvements within this is in the base of communications. Your skills in communications, in skills in expressions, is going to be very healthy. And when all this healthiness is coming in together, all this power when it's coming in together, all this healing, all this removing of loss, guilt, shame out of this situation is going to clear your consciousness. And you're going to be pinching yourself that I'm doing this for real. And I've been living in the real life. I've been this. But you look at it, that it's all real. You're working within the reality. Okay? You doing these things within reality. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to do a little bit of exercise about reality and the situations in there. For it, actually, practice it with someone today. And they were amazed of what I gave them about this uh, your divine timeline of here and now, your line of your desires about the future, and in the bottom, it's your line of the past. And when you put one line, wherever your focus is, and you can go to the past, you can go into the future, what you want, what you desire. Question is how much you stay within the present timeline. So this is what one of the things you will figure it out that you are here now in the present. The beauty, power of be in the present. You're gonna love more within the present. You're gonna love more within the improvement. You improve yourself, partner is improving at the same time, and you experiencing the things that you wish to experience. But all begins again within you. Your base that you decide to go ahead and do this. And your relationships is begin to be stable, stays there, doesn't devalue. There is no devaluations. You see, in most of the previous situations you may have, you have this devaluation. Oh, they're not like this. Oh, they're not doing that. Oh, you know what? They don't want to be with me in the union. Oh, they don't want to do this. Here, you understanding about it. If it's going to be something, it's going to happen naturally, peacefully, as it's supposed to be. Not you to force, not you to go ahead, not you to have this impatience, these aggravations, these anxieties in there, or this distort visions of things that your mind creates within you. Here, you achieving the healing within yourself first, but also with the healing within the partner. And by walking together, the partner understands what you gotta go through it, and you understand your partner what is going through it. Even if you find red flags, even if you find something that it needs to be done, even if you find something in there, even in this, by you walking together, you're able to go through the issues on a much higher level. There is one thing it's going to be improved the most: your intelligence, your personal intelligence, but also the intelligence within your partner. And let me tell you this: there is no value of how much all this brings the love within you. To. You can't compare it to before. You can't. There is no comparison. You don't have comparison to this. But you always knew it, and your personal relationships within the spirituality changing your personality. You already know all that. Internally, you already knew it. But sometimes you feel like lack of energy. The lack of energy is within you. Talking about energy, if you look at within yourself, you look for the attentions, you're looking for this grandiosity situations, maybe, or some people to say, yeah, you are. Right now, you're not looking for any of this. Now, if you need to have an answer that you're seeking, it's coming to you naturally from the universe. You don't call yourself certain things, people call you. There you go. They're telling you what the truth is. Okay? Because everyone's going to see you from their point of view of their reflections within themselves. But when you look at that case inside of you, it's about you. You're not worried about what they say for you, positive, negative, and so on and so on. You're not worried about that stuff. Why? You become your true self. Your true higher self comes in and brings and breaks their walls with that because you have a safe environment. First of all, you doing this to yourself, and second of all, you're within a partner that have the same safe environment. And now you are going and walking together on that path that is within your destiny, walking within there. And you're gonna know it. Some of you going to know it. But that bubble love is more stable. It's not like the bubble love that it's for like a month or something. That bubble love is different. Imagine you had the bubble love in the beginning in your relationship. Then you go through separation, you go through all the nightmares, you go through all this. Now you're building the bubble love that it's not temporary. Now you're building the bubble love, this bubble zone, that it's permanent. How would you feel about that? Because you went through all the BS that you had to go through it personally. You did a lot of inner work within yourself. And now that inner work paid off. They came back to you. You invested within yourself. You're the investment within you. And when you invest in within them, that love comes in. Uh, Cici, I missed the beginning, but together, when many are not with partner. When you are not with partner, all this actually is applying also for your personal self, Cici. Okay? Before you learn to have a partner, learn you to be the partner within yourself. That way, when you're with the partner, you know how to deal with partner. Because within inside of yourself, there's constantly, with some of the people from before and so on, even right now, we still have this. We're still fighting something. Our own demons, our lower selves, our egos, maybe whatever issues we are having in there. Okay. But when you're partner with your own self, it's like, hey, look at this. Is that truth for you? Is that helping your life? Is that improve your quality of life? Is that improve your situations? Is that improving something within you? How that makes you feel? And when you look with all those energies, you develop the self-confidence inside of you, personally within yourself. But you know what? When you build that self-confidence, when you reduce the doubt, when you reduce the impulsiveness uh, actions in there, those actions that are based off the primary impulse, then you learn to have these different actions. Actions based out of divine point of view, actions that are developed from within your peaceful state of mind. They're not like all over the place. I mean, you're gonna improve your food, maybe sleep patterns, meditations. Today, I got lucky. Twice I was napping, half away meditation. Sleep was very beautiful. I mean, what can I say? It is what it is. But that is it within yourself. You already know everything. All you have to do is one thing. You do it. And when you do it, when you find the results, when a day comes to you back after you've done that job, you will find that huge improvement within yourself. And because this is who you are, the attractions is gonna come to you. What it's meant for you is gonna come to you naturally. You may gonna meet someone. You may gonna be attract someone. You may be gonna be doing something in there. When the universe is gonna match you with what it has to be, CC. So some of the people who are always looking for a partner, they're still looking from an outside source. Well, the source is actually you. You're the source of all this. Your consciousness, your spirituality, everything is in there. And then you're gonna find out what I'm here to do. Your higher self. All right, guys. Um, what else? Is any questions guys have or anything that you guys need? Let me know. I'm gonna be, I mean, working here. I'm so happy to working in here within you guys. I'm so happy of today had some very good uh, work with someone. That was very beautiful because you're looking at how someone who is struggling with his masculine energies, you to pointing out the divine masculine perspectives in there. That is a masculine to a masculine personality in there. And you point out and you see that the person knows everything from it. But that person is you. You change, you did this within yourself. Now you're doing it within in you. So if you guys have some any comments or any suggestions for the topic, it's more than a welcome. Hopefully you guys gonna be looking at this because this is gonna be the improvements. Okay? Because when you do truthfully, those all this is gonna be natural. CC, natural coming together, no force and easy. You can imagine I don't want any more. And the other side does after years. Yes, the naturality of this is going to be leading because this is going to be a natural process, CC. No hush, no rush, no push. You know, when the things are meant for you, they happen naturally. And that's what when you have this natural state of being for it, that natural state of being is going to be more beautiful. I can imagine I don't want any more, and the other side does after years. Don't worry about the other side. Actually, that's gonna be has to be the kind of like the last thing. You need to understand you can't control the other side. Doesn't matter what. Okay, you do your part as a partner. You do your part as a divine personality. Doesn't matter, feminine or masculine, however it is. You meet that person in the middle and they comes into the middle and that bubble zone stays there. Paulina, darling, hi. Uh, in my view, bubble face is blessing, although first time found it blinding. Next time it happens, you enjoy, of course, but also be aware to keep your objectivity logic. You're gonna find this why you need the objectivity and the logic. Yes, totally agree with this because you gotta have balance. You're gonna learn about this keyboard balance. boy, things are getting better and better. Balance. Everything that it's more than it's supposed to be, it's not good. You're gonna be learning of this uh, portions of looking at into the all the limits within the positive and negative. You may swing too fast from the one end all the way to the other, but that bubble zone, that inner peace, that it comes with balance, and you're gonna learn to have all the balance with everything. Thank you for the help. Uh, CC, but if I don't want any more from my side, the question is what you want, what you don't want, or what you need. See, the people want or don't want. How about what your personal needs in your self is within there? The higher self that actually has a need within you. See, that's what leading in there. Uh, Tatiana Jogren, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Excuse me if I'm not. How do you know when I'm balanced between feminine and masculine? When you are in balance with your feminine, your masculine energies in there, you're gonna be knowing the both spectrums. So basically, you have this balance within the masculine or in the feminine side, and everything that is gonna be in there. This objectivity and the logic that, as Paulina said there. What happens is you stay within this realms that it's like, okay, let's go back to the focus of the main thing that we do. Don't go out. Basically, not like programming. You're not rushing. You're not pushing. You're not manipulating. You are not having agendas or like, all of these projections anymore. Then the balance energies of the masculine and the feminine, they're basically naturally falling within you because you value the inner peace, not the distorted portions of both feminine and masculine within yourself. Some of the feminines, they're going to be purging the things out. Some of the masculine, they're going to be purging out these things to be clean, to be removed. And they're very beautiful. The whole process is beautiful. Yeah, you may gonna have a little tensions here is there. It's normal. You may have a little conflict, misunderstanding. It's normal. Accept all this. First within yourself, within you. But the moment you put those energies within yourself, the healing from within yourself it's coming, the understandings where it's coming. What is a divine feminine for you? What is a divine masculine for you? For example, in there, those feminine and masculine energies, getting in this balance, the results of this, you're gonna know when you put them together within you, you're gonna be, first of all, you're gonna be feeling in peace, personal peace, talking about. And then you're gonna have this joy, love, peace, and these harmonious things. Okay. And then when you're with a partner that already have their energies, they match. And when they match, that's the beauty in that. When they match, that is this huge improvement. And your level of communications within yourself in there is improved. But the more you go, the more things you're gonna come in, the more things you're gonna be finding. But you know what the beauty is? You're gonna be at peace throughout the process. And I'm gonna have wars, and I'm gonna have things, yeah, and I'm gonna feel all that. And the only thing to know it is about how you feel. You touch base within your feelings. You feel the energies, you feel the presence, you feel the power that is there within yourself. You feel everything. It begins harmonious, naturally, because you did the truth within yourself. You did the truth inner work within you, and you're rewarding yourself with this. You deserve it. Everyone is deserving of this. Everyone is deserving of that going there. And when two people are walking within that road of life, of path of the self improvement towards their higher self, because that's what you are going in together with your partner, you're going to find out the moments that maybe one time you're going to give them a hand. Come on, let's go walk. Thank you for we had this. Sometimes you're going to find out they're the one who's giving you a hand. You're going to be honoring your partner. Trust me. You're going to be understanding the value of this. Your values will change inside of you. Much, much, much in different positions. Hey, Crystal, thank you for coming in and love your post comment in the group. And now, glad to see you here. All right. Any more questions or suggestion, guys? It's very beautiful. All this process is beautiful, guys. It's beautiful. I know that currently the energies are intense as you're feeling it. Oh, you're welcome, Crystal. You know how that goes. And I know we have a lot of shift. We have shift in energies that it's upcoming in there, but the things are, the more higher you go, the more you're capable of handling everything that comes towards you. Because if there is no challenges, you're not going to be able to evolve. If you stay in self, in a comfort zone, I'm not talking about this safe zone when you feel comfortable with yourself to express and be vulnerable. You need to understand the vulnerability inside of it is very crucial for both parties, feminine and masculine. But first of all, they are both very good when you have this within yourself. It all begins within yourself, guys, first. But the true magic is when you're a partner. Because the partner can tell you, can push your buttons, they can tell you the truth, they can ask you, it's like, you should look in on this within yourself. That is the beauty in there. And your partner doesn't get offended, doesn't get like, you may have a little things from the previous situations, like you stepping back, you may have things, you may have situations, you may get this. But you know what? You are valuing the situations much more quicker than before because you do not act upon your primary situations. Because some of the people can run away, some of the people can shaming, blame, guilt tripping you, because that's the primary actions in there that you think, it's the other side fault. Why did they have to tell me what it is? Here it is about total different. You value your partner to tell you what the heck is wrong with you because both of you improve it. And by you improving yourself, your partner loves you more. Your partner improves, you love them more. And then you're going to find this magic that when you both improve yourselves, the love is just goes up and up and up like it has no limits. Sounds familiar? You think that is too good to be true? When you get there, you'll know. And I wish all of it can. At least you experience it, at least. Because once you experience it, you want to know more. Thank you. That I am in balance. It's a beautiful feeling. Yes, it is a beautiful feeling when you're in balance. You're not have this uh, anymore. I mean, you still have things, like things that you need to work on, or things that you need to polish, or things that you worked before, or major issues you haven't achieved, you haven't touched it yet. But the overall thing inside of you is gonna be the improvement. within your own self, and you're gonna feel in peace within your improvements. You're gonna be seeking for that within yourself because that happiness that is in there. You understand if that's not in order within you, the happiness is not there. It doesn't matter what you do out there. That's what the world is. TF Energy has tendency to exploring hidden family secrets. Family secrets. Oh, VJ. Let me tell you about those things in there called family secrets. The family secrets should have been shared in there. And this is why that during the inner work, if something was not said, something wasn't spoken, something wasn't there, maybe it should have not been spoken. But you need to understand that family secrets and your partner are two different things. As long as the family secrets doesn't affect your partner and your relationship with your partner, who cares? The family should have been, looking at this. Doesn't matter what happens, okay? Because your family is not you, okay? Your family is not you. You're not the same person were you. You're not the same person you were 2 years ago, a year ago. You're not the same person you were 20, 30 years ago. And you're going to find out that the weak personality brings your past. The weak personality brings your past. And if you're the twin flames energies, somebody brings the past within you or within your partner in there. What do they think they can achieve? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because the past, you cannot do nothing about it. But people trying to mix the timelines between the past and the current timeline, you're trying to bend the timelines. In the energies level, that doesn't happen. Only wicked personality, toxic personality, narcissistic personality, they can do that. Okay. So if there was a family secret in there, you should not even worry about it. But when the family secret comes out in there and that affects the relationships, I'm talking about really affects the relationships and so on and so on in there. But if you're standing next to your partner, if you ever think it was okay and your partner explained what happened and so on, and they let it go of that family secrets, guess what? Your partner sticks next to you as a partner, and you stick to your partner. Doesn't matter what it is, because his love is truth, honor, decency in there, and then the serenity is coming in there. Okay, but if you're someone like, you know, exposing these family secrets and so on, that could be. But the twin flames energy is different. Then you move in and fix yourself. Because most of the twin flames energy is like, you don't give me love, then I'm gonna tell you secrets. You don't get me this, I'm gonna be doing that. If you don't come with me in the union, I'll get this. Does that sound good? Sometimes within the twin flames journey, the energies in there, you know, is still primary functions, primary actions. They are not based on the spirituality. Some of the drama and trauma there is within the twin flame dynamic in there. That is a what's showing you what you have to fix. But when you fix yourself, what do you have to do? Keep on walking, keep on doing, keep the job done until it's done. How long are you gonna do it? Until the jobs get done. But the more you go, the more you fix, the better it gets, guys. There could be a lot of obstacles, VJ. Could be a lot of things in there in the road. There could be a falling trees. There could be a falling stones. There could be a block roads. Okay. There could be rain, snow, fire. But when you stick together, you're going to go through everything. You stick together. First of all, you stick together to your true self, your abilities, your capabilities, and then stick together with your partner. Partner sticks with you because they stick within themselves. And all this with the divine, trust me, that right there is power. It's called fate. Fate. But that fate is attached with love. First of all, it's attached with love on a personal level, then in love with your partner, then in love with the divine. And this is what more people, when you ask him about, do you have a fate within your partner, within your partnership, within yourself? The fate is first here, develop within you. As a divine feminine, divine masculine, we both have that fate. You're going to learn about building that fate within you. Powerful, strong, courageous, soft, caring, loving, compassionate, and both looking for the divine. All right, guys. That's all I have today for you guys. If you have any questions, any topics, okay. If not, let's share the love and the light, and we're gonna find out what we're gonna be talking about tomorrow. Oh, you're welcome, VJ. I'm glad to see you here. You're welcome. All right. And love you guys. Here, love you. Now love within you reflects out.